Yes, there is snow everywhere, but we're talking about spring cleaning today. Life coach Jasna joining me live in the studio this morning. And Jasna, when we hear spring cleaning, I know some of us kind of cringe a little bit, but we want to talk about the idea of kind of making it tangible. That's what you do best.
Oh, thank you so much. That's what we will do then. Well, it is such a fantastic way to shift our mood, our productivity, and physical well-being. And even though it may not look like spring today, I think it's a fantastic time to make that internal shift and actually do some things in our environment that can really help us physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
And I think that's the key too. It's not just about organization. This helps our headspace, right?
Absolutely. So research is so conclusive. Decluttering, cleaning helps us with anxiety, with depression, with our sleep, with productivity. Overall, we feel better. And there's a direct correlation between clutter and disturbance in sleep. That specifically. So if you're struggling with sleep, that will be one for sure advice that we would give today. And I think it's not just that our environment is really beautiful and organized, is that we're actually going to feel so much better in the process.
That's a lot of benefits to it. Okay, so you say start with a plan. What do you mean by that?
So it can be a big project. So you have to have a plan. When am I going to do it? Where am I going to start? Am I going to engage the family members in the household, etc.? If you have a plan, you know when to execute and how. And I'll give you an example. When I was growing up, my mom did spring cleaning every Saturday morning. So mixed teenagers and early waking up does not spell a good morning. But what was really incredible is that we knew about it. So it was this mental prep. And it was just so remarkable how well we felt afterwards. There was something so cathartic about it. But just if you know when to start.
Okay, and then I think one of the biggest things I struggle with is I get a little bit of overwhelm. So I'm like, where do I start? And how do I start?
Starting is the most difficult because especially after winter, there's a semi-inertia. We have accumulated stuff. We're just kind of like, I don't want to do it. I want to stay in. Pick an area that you can execute today. Say, I'm going to do it for just 1 hour. I'm going to start with the kitchen or the kitchen countertops. Maybe open the windows on a sunny day and just put some of your favorite music on to get you going. But if you just get started, you will see how well you start to feel very quickly. And I will say this, before actual cleaning, see if you can start to declutter first and then proceed to cleaning, because that can be very cathartic in itself.
Okay, and you say give yourself time.
Plenty of time. We really overestimate our capabilities of how much we can get done, and we underestimate the clutter that we have accumulated.
Very true.
So give yourself, say, the month of April is that process of actually decluttering and cleaning, and say every Saturday afternoon I'm going to do it. So maybe it's the clothes that you need to get rid of, or even if it's the things on the kitchen counter that you're not using. Better yet, think about all of those things that are broken or not working properly in the quantum world. That creates chaos in our environment in physics. And if you get rid of those things, just that immediately is going to make a difference in your life.
And that's the thing. This makes a difference emotionally, not just physically.
Very much so. So the first and foremost, physical well-being, we are going to feel the benefits, the sleep, the productivity, just mental clarity. But what happens also when in the process of cleaning, we feel better. It is very, very cathartic emotionally. There's something so beautiful about just moving yourself through a process. It's almost like you're clearing the cobwebs of your own mind.
Yes.
So maybe make that intention. Journal. You and I talk about that so
absolutely.
much, right?
It's just all part of the bigger picture.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jasna. And you'll be back next week, and we're going to talk about friendship. We'll see you soon.
Such a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.